We are live on this chilly December evening in our garage studio where there is no heater.
So we're supposed to get a heater.
So
we never did.
So we're freezing our asses off. Yeah, this is a lot of woot woot, as they say. Let's see if I can get this tuned in a little better to get us up a little bit higher in volume. There we go. And Tabby is logging into the. Oh, look at that. That works perfect. So we've got one person watching so far.
Hi.
And we are doing a spell this evening. A prosperity candle. Somebody had ordered a prosperity candle from Bewitching N Bazaar, which that's my specialty, so I'll be doing it. So a little bit different than normal. Usually it's always Tabby doing her witchy stuff. This time it's going to be moi. So we'll give it a few minutes, get some other people a chance to come on. Usually there's only about 4 or 5 people that are watching. So who is this one person? Whoever's watching, if it even is a person and it's not just registering us, can you just put hi real quick so we know who you are?
Me.
Oh my God, that is you, isn't it? Oh my God. Holy shit, I'm such an idiot. That is you, isn't it? All right, well, we're watching ourselves. How cool is that? Even the customer that wants to spell done for them isn't watching.
I should talk still.
No, I agree. So, prosperity spells. So those are very interesting because one of the things you have to realize is that prosperity isn't just about money. It's not just about getting rich and wealthy and whatnot. Prosperity can be for many things. Even people will and the same thing goes with fertility. A lot of people think fertility is all about just having babies and whatnot. In magic, it's a whole different world. Like there's different meanings for these things. Prosperity could be just to be happy in life, in essence, and to just be content and whatnot. This person that I'm doing the spell for today wasn't super specific on that, but they were specific that they wanted a prosperity spell. So I went ahead and designed one of my prosperity candles, and I'll be showing that to you in a second. And we'll get down to it. So one of the I guess we'll just go ahead and get going because we're already like 2 minutes in. I just don't know if anybody. Okay, so there's a second person who just joined us. I say, and there's like a 10-second delay, so it's like we sit here and like waiting for them to type. It might be the person that wants the spell done. And I got my honey gin, which I only really drink now when we do these things. Dude, they left. All right, let's get going. Whoever it was was like, screw this. All right, so let's switch cameras right quick. Didn't work. Okay. All right, we gotta move this. Okay. All right, so this is the spell candle thingy majigger. Okay, so let me see if I can't clip this onto me. So make things a little bit easier, like so. Okay, so this is the canister, the holder, the jar that I actually made for the person. So this is my prosperity jar that I designed specifically for this person, customized for them. As you can see, we've got a pentagram here, typical pentagram, which is for multiple things in witchcraft. Protection, prosperity, fertility. It's pretty much universal. And the earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Everybody knows about the pentagram. So of course I always include that on pretty much all of my candles. If you can see, there is right here, next thing we have is a dollar bill, or it's a bill, it's money. in representation for, it's kind of hard to see, maybe if I turn it like this, in representation for money, obviously prosperity. Below that, we have a horseshoe with a clover. It's going to get some Celtic feel in there. And again, this is like for prosperity. If everybody knows that when you hang a lot of people hang a horseshoe over their front door, you know, when in their homes, and it's said to contain the luck and the prosperity and to hold it. Some people put it upside down because then they believe that they're pouring the prosperity and luck and everything onto them as they walk into the home. Some people do it right side up. I do it right side up, so that's how I made the candle. We do it right side up. We have one over our front door right now. And we'll turn this a little bit. And note up here, we have the words in Theban, prosperity, on the candle itself, okay? Go back around full
Did
circle.
I see Ganesh there?
Oh, well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let me get to the surprises. Since you said it, there's Ganesh. Ganesh is a Indian god, super great for prosperity. We kept the Ganesh in our home for years, and we always did really well. I actually had a giant Ganesh made out of brass or copper. It was some kind of brass or copper or something.
Have that.
No, we don't have it. Somebody
have
else.
one. We have
No, I'm
one.
talking about this thing was the size of this thing was like 2 feet by 2 feet. It was a huge thing. It was
We
heavy.
got a big blue glass one too.
Yeah, Ganesh is totally amazing, so I include him on the thing here, on the candle. We also have down here, we have more Celtic influence down here. Whoops, wait, what am I doing here? I'm trying to point. It's hard to, I'm watching the camera trying to do this. So this is some coins with some clovers on them, again for luck and prosperity, and a Celtic sort of feel. This, oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, it's like my fingers don't want to go right. Okay, this is the rune Nahis, which is for need. It's sort of a prosperity rune, but we'll move on to, I put 2 runes on here. I put 2 runes on all my, 2 to 3 runes on all of my candles because I really am heavy into runes. I love doing the runes for things. This salmon is a sign for prosperity. It has been in pagan cultures for many years. So I always put this on all of my prosperity candles, which I do prosperity candles for myself quite a bit, and they always work out really well. We actually keep one, we have an altar set up in our room, Tabby and I, that we always have like a prosperity altar where we keep things constantly coming in, and it works out really well. Of course, then we have this, you know, just a typical dollar sign. You know, again, putting that influence out there that we're talking about money and prosperity here, telling the universe what we want. I think that as far as getting it through to the universe what we want, that this does a pretty good job.
Yeah.
This candle. This is a cauldron, again, kind of a Celtic feel. It's a cauldron of prosperity. It's got this Celtic insignia on it that is, again, it's all for prosperity. This whole symbol is for prosperity. This is the rune Fehu, which is for money, wealth, and abundance. So, you know, we get that on there. And then we just got, other than that, we just got some decoration at the top just to fancy it up a little bit. So the person that wants this done for them, they do not want me to send them the candle. They want us to just do it and take care of it ourselves. So we're going to end up actually doing this spell, and we're going to keep it lit, and I'm going to keep it in my my circle room. I have a circle room slash studio upstairs, and I'm going to let it burn there. And we're going to let it go for its 7 days. It's a 7-day candle spell, and this person should definitely feel the effect. Magpie spirit came by and said, "Blessed be." We have 3 people watching. Blessed be, Magpie. Cheers. So that being said, let's get to, so that's not the spell. The spell isn't just the candle jar I made. This is just the energy I've put into this so far. So as I'm making these candle spells, when I'm creating these cylinders to hold the candle, I'm putting most of the energy in right then and there. I'm putting a lot of energy into it. The whole time I'm building this, I'm literally projecting prosperity energy into it. Or if you decide to get a candle for love, or if you decide to get a candle for protection, or a candle for courage or enlightenment, whatever it be for. So We're going to put this to the side for right now, and we're going to bring in the workhorse, which is the candle. Got a green candle for prosperity, and we have this is a pretty big candle. It's a 3-inch diameter by 8-inch, I think 7 inches high. So we're going to build this now. This is the candle. We've already consecrated it. It's already been purified ahead of time, and I've already shaped the bottom so that it goes into the holder correctly and goes all the way to the bottom. So that's always a part of the process as well. So now let's get going here. So the first thing we're going to want to do is, if you can help me out, we're going to light some incense. Do you have some like blessing water here? Not really?
Of course we do.
Yeah, let me have some of that too. I've already consecrated this candle and the glass and everything, but I want to do the candle one more time before we actually get into it. This is one of my new shirts that Pinky got me. So we're gonna hold this for me. We're gonna take some of this. I'm gonna use your bowl that you always love to use. We are going to take some, oh, this is actually very cool. This is actually full moon water that Tabitha made. We're going to pour some of this in here. Just a splash. Something told me to just consecrate it again. Like I said, we've already done this, but something was telling me, do it again. Do it again. So I'm going to take this right here. And we're going to power this. In the names of the Lord and Lady, I bless and consecrate this creature of wax, so that it may be pure and free of all negativity and any bad influences that may have previously attached to it. In the names of the Lord and Lady, I consecrate this creature of wax, that it is now purified for use within this magical working. That's salt and water. And now, or earth and water, shall we say. Now I'm going to use some fire and air. In the names of the Lord and Lady, I deign to bless with this odoriferous incense. Let it make pure any negative energies, drive away any evil spirits and any negative energies that are within this creature of wax. Let it drive it all away, making it pure and clean to use within this ritual. So mote it be. Take that. So we've now, again, completely purified the candle. Take this away. Now, I need the prosperity oil that is for Bewitching N Bazaar that we make ourselves. And
Oh man, I wish I had.
well, I'm good. Oh, okay. So ahead of time. Hey, you know what? This adds a little bit of time to the video. I'm also going to need the herbs.
Okay. We've got bountiful blessings here. I don't mix up that oil.
Yeah.
There's another one of those bottles for you.
All right. This is our bountiful blessing oil, and it's a nice green oil for prosperity and whatnot. And we're going to take some of this oil, which is all of these oils and everything have already been charged. They've all been charged and put a lot of energy into this for what they're specifically for. And I'm going to do it again as I anoint. I anoint this candle with prosperity, abundance, wealth, money, prosperity and fertility of all sorts, regardless. Not just prosperity for material gain, but prosperity for spiritual gain, prosperity for emotional gain, and prosperity for mental, magical, peace, love, happiness, prosperity all the way around. And we're going to put some on top here as well. I know some people do candle spells differently. Everybody does them a little differently. This is the way I do it. Now we're going to take some Fortuna's foliage, is what we call it. It's our own personal. I'm going to sprinkle some out onto this wax paper for easy cleanup. I'm going to spread this out. And I can see some clove in here right off the bat, which is a great herb for prosperity and whatnot. I'm sure that
Probably even stick into the wax if you want.
we have, there's some, and we're going to take the candle and we're going to roll this candle around into this herbs. Nice and coverage on the candle. Get it all covered up, nice and thick. And this is what we end up with. Okay, we're going to put some on top here too. Really get it infused and on there. Nice and covered up. Now I'm full of glitter. Yay! All right.
Hopefully it never hurt anyone.
Now we're going to take the prosperity jar. We're going to place the candle in. Okay. So this is the finished product. Infused, empowered, ready to roll. Nothing left to do now, but give it a light. Just back a little bit. Oops. You can see it going up. All right. May the Lord and Lady bring prosperity. Send it out into the universe. You have your target. You know where to go. Bring forth the spirits. Bring forth the energies. Bring forth all of the good intentions aimed and focused at the recipient of this magic. In the names of the Lord and Lady, by the powers of the four elements, earth, air, fire, and water, by the kings of the elements, Gob, Paralda, Nixa, Jinn, all focus your energy and send prosperity to the target, to the person. Blessed be. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this spell. And I'm very carefully going to place this candle right here because from this moment on, this candle will stay lit for the next 7 days. It will not go out. It's going to go until it actually burns out. It might be a day before, it might be a day after, it might be on 7 days exactly. But it will remain burning until it literally extinguishes. That being said, I hope everybody enjoyed this spell that we've done for you today. And catch us next time when we have another show, which will probably be in 2 weeks. Are we going to do one in 2 weeks?
We are going to do one in 2 weeks. That's the plan.
Go to our place, Bewitching N Bazaar. Let me see if this pops up. Yes. Just go to bewitchingnbazaar.com. If you want a spell or a tarot reading or anything, go to our site, check it out. Email us at bewitchingnbazaar@gmail.com. Anything, even if you just want to say hi, anything like that, just give us a shout, and we'll be happy to respond and say hi, and whatever you might like. Anything you wanted to say?
Oh, good. I hope everybody has a happy holiday.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Okay. Love you guys and gals, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.